Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At small forward, Tony. At shooting guard, Jalen Green. At the other guard position, Davis. At the other forward position, Kawhi. At center, Shaquille O'Neal. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Davis. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Francis in at the 1. You look at the Timberwolves. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Edwards. The shot goes back up.
Clearly, O'Neal's size is an asset on defense, but he does have to be careful about fouling.
With the drive, Kukoc dishes to Green. Out to Kukoc. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And the second free throw, good. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Green kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Davis. Out to Kukoc. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And good that time.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Green against Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so here is Houston after the basket by Minnesota. Green dishes to Leonard. Here's Kukoc. Another miss by Houston. Timberwolves have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Out to Kukoc. Back to Davis. To stop the run. Misses at the rim.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Francis. Trains it from beyond the arc. Francis has got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice to see Francis knocking down the triple. They need more of that from him.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. So for the Rockets. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Dylan Brooks comes in for Kukoc. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Baron Davis.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Gobert. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. He's got 6 and still a close game as the first quarter comes. To a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Francis in at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now, here's Thompson. Here's Shaq. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The shot's good from Paul.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's VanVleet. Nothing on the board. Right side O'Neal. Stolen by McDaniels. Here we go, one-on-one.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Rockets trail by 3. O'Neal is double. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball against Van Vliet. Timberwolves passing it around. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Towns. Gobert finds McDaniel. No good on the 3. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Houston. Towns with the steal. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Towns. And there's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns brought the defense off guard.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Thompson inside. Edwards there. Leonard sets a screen for Davis. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And that one is good. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
And they double up Davis. Picked his pocket. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Francis. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And he drives in. Kukoc against Towns. He feeds it to Smith. Smith with a screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Thompson. Davis gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Thompson in the post. Edwards defending. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close.
You know, fans tend to love wide-open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball. They're not interested in the theater. I mean, they just want to win.
Style points, seeing how things are. And that's a halftime.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The Timberwolves shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. So on the floor for Houston, Davis is out there with Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward position. Davis kicks to Green. On the wing, Kukoc. Leonard, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Here's Francis. He's guarded by Davis. And it's sent back by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Minnesota making a switch. Paul's checked in. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them. Look effortless.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Kukoc, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. Green up on top. Edwards defending. They double-team VanVleet. Green kicks to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Back to Green. Over Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Houston ball.
Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's VanVleet. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Green's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Paul passes to McDaniels. Back to Paul. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from VanVleet. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Paul with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
Paul's quickness on the drive too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop.
Shaq with the screen. And Brooks. Here we go. Here's Shaq. In low. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. He takes it in with a lead. Got a hand on it.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dylan gives great effort on defense. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
O'Neal is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Here's VanVleet. Takes it out to Leonard. Launches it. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. Gobert with a screen on VanVleet. Paul passes to Gobert. Leonard with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Davis. Second chance shot. Smith kicks to Edwards. from downtown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Houston on top, leading by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling. Tonight, our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Edwards. Smith is out there with Towns, and it's Francis in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Kukoc. Thompson against Edwards. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Rockets. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Davis surveying the floor. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Rockets. Here's Thompson.
Great goodness! That was special.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Shaq is checked in for Zubac. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Baron Davis. Kukoc pass to O'Neal. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Leonard inside. Towns on him. Green dishes to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Francis. Takes it off the glass. Francis has got 4 points this quarter.
He's just a pure scorer. Francis comfortable scoring from just about anywhere in the building.
VanVleet hits to Leonard. O'Neal is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moment.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Save McDaniels. What a moment. Huge bucket there.
And here's Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Towns with the steal. Here's Francis. He's covered by Thompson. Reed the pass to Edwards to take the lead. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it'd be tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Green against Edwards. Out to Kukoc. Stolen by McDaniels. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Francis. Takes the three.
An elite defender. Leonard is terrific at going after the block.
Shot clock at 6.
Rockets foul. Thompson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson is double. He kicks the length. Kukoc for 3. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That was the one saving grace of that situation.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Trifecta!
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And Reed has it in the corner. Passes it to Francis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so the Houston Rockets win the series and will move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the final.
From day one, this was their goal.